go ahead and get at it. What we're talking about today, you guys, is what does multiple income streams from home really look like? All right, so we're going to kind of expand your mind today of what that can really look like, all right? So first things first, if you are watching this on the YouTubes, do make sure that you click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. And why you're gonna want to do that, aside from liking my videos, right? Aside from that, you can win something. So one person a week that subscribes on YouTube, comments on the YouTube videos, and shares the videos, tagging me or my business page in it, one person every week that does all of those things is going to win something. So, I mean, why not, right? Why not is what I'm talking about. All right. Hey, Corey and Judith and Megan, good morning to you. At the end, I'm going to go ahead and go through and say hi to folks and then answer any questions that you guys have. Real quick, I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping just to keep you up to date on events and stuff like that that's going on. So July 26th through 30th, you do not want to miss this, so make sure that it is in your planner, in your calendar, whatever you have. Fix Your Online Course Challenge. Okay, whenever I do challenges, they are never fluffy. They are never like, man, I wish I could get that time back. You never feel that way. At the end of a challenge that I do, you always feel better for what you have just gone through. And I'm not going to sit here and exhaust you with a bunch of stuff. I only get direct into precisely what we're focusing on for the challenge. So for this one in specific, Fix Your Online Course Challenge, you may be like, I think I get it, Martha. I think I get what this one is about. But do let me tell you real quick, the Fix Your Online Course Challenge is anything from feeling like your course may not actually be helpful for people, feeling like your sales page may need some bebops in there, feeling like maybe you're not promoting it well enough, like not sure how to make it evergreen so you don't have to launch, relaunch all the time. We're going to be covering that sort of stuff, okay? So this is something that you absolutely 100% want to get in on. So July 26th through July 30th, the link to that group where this is going to be held is in the description of this video, okay? It's heart-centered and crushing business, and that's on Facebook, all right? Let me go ahead and get rid of this. And then the other event that is coming up, you guys, is a mastermind. This one is going to be boss, okay? marthasmastermind.com is where you're going to get info on it. It's where you move your business. So every 90 days, what I do is I do a deep dive into moving our businesses, because it's proven that after 90 days, people start to get a little like, meh, they start giving up on themselves. Okay, so every 90 days, I have an anchor point for my people. This mastermind is that anchor point, okay? So you're going to be able to go to this anchor point, get riled up about your business again, get laser focused on precisely what you're going to accomplish in the next 90 days. You will get that done, and likely, here's the deal, and then more. Your business is going to grow more than you could have even imagined. And the focus is because of who I bring in and how I help you focus on growth and actually moving the needle on your business. And it's not just a little bit. We don't do incremental moves. We do massive moves on our business, okay? So marthasmastermind.com, even if you're in all of my programs, make sure you're at this, okay? Because if you're not there, you're missing out, period. That's that. And it's not expensive, so it's time to jump in. marthasmastermind.com for that one. Now, let's go ahead and get into the content today. So what does multiple income streams from home really look like? I have a lot of people, they'll message me and then they'll say like, I want to make multiple income streams from home. Or they'll hear, Grant Cardone or somebody talk about multiple income streams. And they're like, that sounds awesome, right? And one of my questions that I always ask people is, are you okay with not having just one basket of eggs, right? Because we were taught since we were little that we have just one basket of eggs and that we rely on that basket. And then all of a sudden we get a little weird and anxious around that basket because we were taught it when we were very young. And when we were very young, the world was very different. Not just from our perspective because we were young, but the world was very different. And so one basket was maybe okay at that point whenever we were taught it. So let's not think that the people that taught us that one basket is what we should be doing were malicious in doing so. They lived in a different time with a different definition, right, of what safety and security looked like. They lived in a time where people could go get a job and have that job until they were 65, and then you retire at 65, and then you get to go live your life on the beach, right? Or wherever you want to. That's the world that they lived in. And so that's the world that they taught down to us. Well, the thing is the world is changing at a very rapid pace at this point. The world is like, whoosh. I mean, we had somebody go into orbit, into low Earth orbit. Richard Branson went into low Earth orbit last Sunday. If you didn't see it, the dude went into space. Okay? So there's like pedestrian missions into space. There are people buying tickets to go to space. Our world is changing quickly, okay? That was very cool, by the way. Virgin Galactic, go check out their stuff just to be able to see it. It was awesome. It was awesome. But anyway, I digress. So the world is changing rapidly, and what we were taught whenever we were young was true when we were young. But right now, it's not true anymore. But we still hang on to that truth from back then that we have to get a job and then work at that job for as long as we possibly can. We need the benefits. Right? We were told we needed the benefits. You need to have a job with good benefits. You have to have a solid job. You need to move up the ladder. You need to do all of those things. Okay, that was true back then. You guys, what we know now is that you can get a good job. You can maybe have good benefits. You can start potentially trying to work up the ladder. But even on your way up the ladder, you can be released at any point in time for any reason. It's not a basket we should be relying on anymore. It's not wise to rely on that basket anymore. Does that make sense? So what multiple income streams from home looks like, so I teach you how to create multiple income streams from home, right? Now, if you still want to work your job, you still like that basket, by all means, keep the basket. Nobody's telling you to get rid of a basket that you like. I'm saying let's load balance. Right? Let's load balance the baskets. Let's add other baskets alongside it so you don't have to be so stressy about this basket. There's nothing worse than being stressy around something that produces income in your life. To be stressy around that thing, it really discolors the whole rest of your life. Have you ever felt anxious around how you make money? It colors everything because money is our security. It's what we look at as our security because money buys us the things that keep us safe and secure. So we feel like if we don't have money, or if that thing that brings in income isn't bringing in income, or is scary that it's going to drop, that basket drops, then all of a sudden we've got a fear that we can't control. And you guys, if we live in fear that we can't control, it bleeds into everything. It bleeds into our relationship. It bleeds into conversations that we have. You know how you get a little stressed out and then your kid walks in the room, they say something just that a kid would say and you're like, bah! And it's not because of what the kid said. It's because you were already in that state and you were already stressed out and they came in and said something and you just got mad. Well, now that's affecting your relationships. We really need to look at how our income streams, how our finances affect the relationships around us. Because I'll tell you this, whenever you have everything squared away, when you have your multiple income streams set up, when you have different baskets set up and one drops, because who cares? If one drops, you've still got other income streams. Who cares if one drops? You don't have stress and anxiety around it, which does what? You guys, when you don't have stress and anxiety around your finances, what it does is it allows you to show up in purpose, on purpose, living from your heart. I believe that we turn into Care Bears whenever our finances are straight, because there's a massive anxiety and stress around finances when they're not there. But when they are, all of a sudden your life completely changes. So now, to get to the point of what I'm saying, what can multiple income streams from home look like? Well, shoot, they can look like all sorts of different things, right? They can look like consulting. They can look like coaching. They can look like creating online programs or online courses. And you might be like, Martha, but I don't know how to create. What am I going to teach? Listen, I go through that in HBR. I teach you all of that. You don't have to have a single solitary idea of what you're going to teach. I'm going to help you uncover that. It's going to be easy for you. And you're going to all of a sudden realize how you can live in service and how you can make income in service to your people. You guys, this is what we do in HBR. I have to be able to share this real quick. If you are not in any of my programs, but you're hearing what I'm saying right now and you're realizing it's the straight up truth, what I would do is I would go to my Facebook business page, Livin the Dream with Martha, message me the words, let's do this. And what we're gonna do is we're going to set you up in the right place. Okay, because I have many programs, I have many free things, I have many things out there. You can look up Martha Krejci, Google me. I have a lot of stuff out there, okay? And you might be like, this is overwhelming. There's a lot of stuff, because I do create a lot of stuff, because my goal is to be able to reach you wherever you sit right now and help you be better wherever you sit right now. And so what you're going to do whenever you message me is we're going to have a conversation, and we're going to get you into the thing that's going to help you right now, that then moves you into the next thing, that moves you into the next thing, and all the while you are growing. So by the way, hi, I'm Martha, and I'm going to be your guide on this entire trip that we're about to take, okay? I will be your guide on how you grow income streams from home. And like I said, it can be coaching and consulting. It can be online courses and programs. It can be affiliate marketing. It can be so many different things. It could be network marketing. It doesn't have to be network marketing. Some people are massively against it, and some people love network marketing. And any way you slice it, I can help you. Okay, if you love network marketing, I can help you leverage that and really get good at that to be able to leverage it to build a massive brand, okay, which then gives you other income streams. If you don't like network marketing, no big deal. You still build a massive brand with multiple income streams. You guys, it is our job and it is our sole responsibility to show up in this world for the people that are just like us, that are still sitting in fires that we have gone through earlier in our lives. We made it through different fires in our lives, not because somebody was mad at us or because we're unlucky. We go through things, you guys, because it is our job to then turn back around, put our hand into the fire, and help the next person out. And here's the deal. If we choose not to put our hand back into the fire and help the next person out, we are missing out on every single blessing that comes from that. And that includes finances. That includes the heart blessings. That includes the messages from people every day that are saying, man, thank you so much for showing up. I helped you. You helped me, right? Because of you, I'm better. You guys, that's the life that you're about to have. That's what we do here. Ask anybody in HBR. That's what we do here. So what do multiple income streams from home look like? It totally depends on you. There are many different options you can have. That's what we go through in HBR. Many different things that you can do, but the secret sauce is implementing them correctly, so that you can only, you could do one post and all of a sudden the gears start spinning, the gears start moving, and everything is working together. So you're not working hard, you're working in service. And that's what we're doing here. All right, where are we at on time? Oh my word, I went way over. Mike's gonna be like, man, you went over again. I love you guys so much. I have to pop out of here. Bye-bye.